Hi YouTubers, this is my very first video. Oh, I'm Erica, aka Ladibug, and I've decided to document my journey into weight loss surgery and afterwards. So I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you, okay? My whole journey. So if you don't like people keeping it real, that might include cussing, fussing, and just telling you all the way the truth. This is not the video for you. But if that's cool with you, keep watching. So if you're watching this video, you probably are either thinking about weight loss surgery or you're getting ready to start it or what have you. I decided to document it because when I looked at YouTube, I saw a lot of good videos, but I didn't see too many of us. So, not saying that just, my ladies of color can watch this video, anybody can watch it, but I wanted to have more of a representation of us and what it may look like. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna see me play with my hair. I just got it done. My sister did it yesterday. So anyway, so that's why I decided to do the video. So I'm gonna cover a few things. I wrote them down. Sorry, I have 3 kids and they like to scribble on my shit. So I wrote a few things down so I can cover. All right. So just to let you know, I was approved by my insurance. Yes, I am going to be insurance paid, not self-pay. But I was approved by my insurance. I am a candidate for weight loss surgery. And so I have not started, like I haven't met with the surgeon yet, but I will. I have to do a, what do they call those things? An orientation or something at the end of the month, on the 25th to be exact. So, and then I have to fill out like a stack of papers, like a whole Bible of stuff. And so therefore, so when I'm telling you I am documenting my shit, I'm documenting it from like day one. My first question I'm going to answer is, why am I having surgery? Okay, let me get something straight. Okay. A lot of people think that for everybody, if you diet and exercise, you will lose weight. And that it's just that simple, it's just that easy, and everybody has to bear through it. Let me tell you something. My whole adult life, I have been over 200 pounds. Um, I Let's take it back to high school. High school, I was 185 pounds. Senior year, I did Weight Watchers, and I lost like 25 pounds. So I went from like a size 18 down to a size 10, 12. And it was great. And then I got pregnant at 19, had my first baby. And then I got married and divorced. And then stress of life, met my current husband, eventually had 2 children with him, and each and every year my weight would fluctuate, but it would end in it going up. So as of right now, I stepped on the scale this morning. I weigh 279 pounds. Okay. Things that I've tried. I've tried Weight Watchers like 4 or 5 times. First time, successful. After that, didn't work. For some reason, after I had children, it just, weight loss has just been like a luxury. The only time I lost weight was when I was getting a divorce. And shortly after that, I kind of wasn't eating much. Very rare for me. but I wasn't eating much, and I just kind of, I don't know how much I lost, but pounds just kind of slithered off. But y'all know when you find somebody and you get in love, well, the pounds just kind of come back on. So I tried Weight Watchers. I have tried, let's see here. Oh, Herbalife didn't work at all. Keep it real. That was just unrealistic for me. That and Slim for Life, the eating the shakes and shit. Like, I like to eat. So, like, that kind of stuff just didn't work. What else did I try? Oh, Slim for Life. I tried that one time. They dropped me. Real talk. They did. They just said, fuck it. And actually, they have a contract that you have to do certain things. And if you don't do those certain things, well, bye bye. What else have I tried? Never tried Jenny Craig. Oh, I tried. Oh, there was this diet that Dr. Phil endorsed one time, and I love Dr. Phil. And I was watching Dr. Phil, and it was called like the Pink Method. Yeah, that didn't work either. I tried that. I tried low carbs, high protein. I won't say the South Beach diet because I didn't really try that, but I did try low carbs, high protein, didn't work. I tried. Oh, I recently tried the 2020 diet by Dr. Phil. Didn't work. I was hungry all the time. Me personally, whatever. And sometimes it is mind over matter, but didn't work. I have tried praying it away. I have tried doing yoga. I have tried it all. And it just hasn't happened, y'all. So I have done my homework actually for 2 years. 2 years ago, I was going to do weight loss surgery, and I had too many people say to me, no, no, don't do that. You can lose weight. In fact, my little sister was like, you can lose weight the old fashioned way. Hindsight 2020, I probably shouldn't have listened to none of those people, particularly my sister. I love her, but she's never struggled with weight a day in her life. She is itty bitty. She smells food and loses weight. And I mean, this girl eats with like both hands. Me, I smell food, I gain 10 pounds. So, I probably shouldn't have listened to these people. So, there's a lesson to be learned for those of you who are thinking about this journey or going through it. Be careful who you tell. And if you're going to tell somebody about what you're going to do, um, be prepared for their response because not everybody agrees with weight loss surgery. The common thing that I hear is it's the easy way out. Wrong. There's nothing easy about it. I actually have several friends who have done weight loss surgery. Um, One friend did the. Hold on. I have a dialogue that keeps popping on. One friend did the. She did gastric bypass years ago, and she ended up gaining all her weight back. I have a friend who has done the lap band, and she lost 40 pounds, and then it's plateaued, and she's been plateaued for years now. And I have two friends that just did the sleeve, and they seem to be all right. Actually, three friends that just did the sleeve, and they seem to be doing all right. But it's not an easy way out. It is a tool. Okay. A little history about me. I am 30. I will be 31 in March. I've already told you guys that I have 3 kids. Actually, technically, 6 because it's within a blended family, but 3 daughters I actually birthed, and pregnancy was rough on me the last 2. Obesity runs in my family. Myth number 2. Obesity is just your fat and you need to get over it and stop eating. No, obesity is a disease, ladies and gentlemen, and let me tell you something, look in your own family, and I can definitely tell you it's a disease because it's very prominent in my family. I've had several people die from obesity in my family. And if it was something as easy as you just need to work out, exercise, and eat right for everybody, then I could definitely tell you I would have lost all the weight that I need to have lost. And I can tell you I wouldn't have had family members die from it. It is a disease. So, all you naysayers saying stupid shit like that, yeah, check your facts. Um, it's the same thing like having, I don't know, heart disease, or well, somebody would say that's obesity related. Um, mm, I don't know, some disease that you just cannot help. In my case, obesity is DNA generated, and it's very prominent. So there's that. Health problems. I do not have diabetes. I do not have heart disease. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have any of those things. But that does not mean I don't have issues. I do. Let's talk about those. Okay. So first thing is I do get chronic migraines. Now, my grandmother unfortunately blessed me with that. Um, and she's never been overweight, but my neurologist keeps getting on me about losing weight because he's like, that'll help my migraines. And when I get migraines, they are debilitating. So, not going to say losing weight is going to make them disappear, but it's going to help them. Number two, my hips hurt now. I am very curvy. Um, and my hips hurt. I'm bottom heavy. Well, I used to be top heavy, but a year ago I had breast reduction. So thank God for that. So my hips hurt even when I sleep. Like it sucks laying on my side sometimes because my hips are just like, Jesus, lose the weight. So that I do have acid reflux. I have that really, really bad. I can eat a salad and I have the acid reflux from that, and it is painful and it sucks. I had my gallbladder removed several years ago. Now, in my case, it wasn't because of my weight. I had gallbladder problems since I was in high school. I've always kind of had like gastrointestinal stuff going on with me since like I was a kid. And I mean like a toddler. So, but I could definitely tell you when I was in high school, when I lost weight, it helped it. Um, it didn't completely go away, but my body was just making stones for some reason, so they took those out. Okay, I'm about to say something really gross, and for some of you, if you're not keeping real with yourself, you need to start. Something that happens because of my weight, and I looked this up, and it's really true. I have a problem because of all of the fat in my midsection, the overweight, you know. Yeah, it is hard for me to hold my pee. So if I have to go pee, I gotta go to the bathroom right then and there. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle of the night or whatever, because it's hard for me to hold it. Um, yes, I do Kegels. Yes, I've done all of that. No, it's not because I've had kids, because my situation has already always snapped back. But it's because of the weight, and that's not fun, you guys. So, let me see what else. What else is a reason why I'm there? That I want to live for my kids. Out of 6 kids, their age is 20 to two. Before y'all say anything, no, I did not have a child at 11. My husband is older than me by almost 10 years. So, I want to live for them. I want to be able to do normal shit. Like, don't get me wrong, when your girl gets in the gym, I can work it out, but like yoga poses and shit, for me, that's hard. Yes, thick girls can do it. Yes, big girls can do it. And I'm not going to sit here and say that you can't, but for me, it is hard. And I'm tired of walking upstairs and being winded. Also, real talk on an emotional side, I had something happen a few years ago. And for us foodies, and us emotional eaters, this is really bad. So I went out with my girls, and I was the biggest one in the group, of course. I was, but I was fine with it. I was cool with it. I wasn't like, oh, these skinny bitches and I'm the big bitch. No, I was cool. But unfortunately, I went to a club that doesn't see it like that, where there was like mostly skinny girls and half dressed girls, whatever. But it was fine. I didn't care. Well, check this out. So the girls I was with went to the bar. The bartender served them immediately. I went to the bar. He wouldn't even look at me. And as a matter of fact, one of the other girls had to flag him down and get his attention and tell him, hey, 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 hey. You know what I'm saying? So, that same night, so that was like strike one. And then that same night, we were all dancing on the floor. It was for like my friend's birthday. And the DJ was like throwing shit out into the crowd, like gifts. I snagged me like a little hat. I snagged myself a hat. And he was throwing out these like bowls, like rice bowls, like they were like this big. And I didn't know what he was throwing out, but it's free shit. So I was like waving my head like, hey, I want one. And he looks at me and he says, I know she eats fried rice. Bitch. So, as confident and as crazy as I am, that was a self-esteem blow. And I have not looked at going out the same. Like, y'all, when I say I cried, I cried. Um, and ever since then, and that was like, let's see, that was like 3, almost 4 years ago that happened. And I've been steady gaining weight and whatever, boo-hooing, what have you. So, I mean, we all have reasons. Yes, DNA is a big factor. I'm predisposed to being obese. But on top of that, over the years, I have eaten my feelings. And I'm tired of doing that. I've finally gotten sick of me and that. So, here we are. So that is why, these are the reasons why I am having surgery. Number 2, what type of surgery I am having? I have chosen the gastric sleeve. I think that is the best option for me. I know a lot of doctors are not doing the band anymore because of the complications with it, the erosion and stuff of the band. Uh, I'm actually in the social services field, and I had a client who started the process of doing like gastric sleeve before I left her, and like she was doing really, really well with that. And I've just known people to do very well. I don't want my intestines rerouted. I know there's like a lot of malabsorption issues with like the bypass, so I don't want that. I don't want that shit. I want to lose weight. I don't want to be in the hospital every week. So there's that. So that's the procedure I have chosen. What is my insurance? My insurance is United Healthcare, and um, with them, they require you to enroll in a program before you start the process of weight loss surgery. So I did that last week. And of course, they ask you like a ton of questions or what have you to see if you even qualify for it. One of the requirements is going to be that I have to have 6 months of a dietary, like being monitored by a doctor, which I've already done, actually, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to mention of the things that I've done. I actually was monitored by my primary care physician, who I've had for like 2 years now, for like 6 months. And in the beginning, I lost weight. I even did phentermine, and I can't do phentermine anymore because of the medications I take. Okay, let's keep it all the way real. I suffer from depression. It runs in my family as well. I know I get all the good shit, right? And I take now, what is it called? It's a new one. Anyway, the one that I take, it's really, really high with increasing the serotonin receptors. And like, I also take rizatriptan for emergencies for my migraines. These two affect the serotonin levels, and so does phentermine. The thing is you can get like uh, I forget what it's called, but it's where like your serotonin is way too high and it's toxic and it causes seizures and all this other stuff. So I've chosen that. My doctor is like, if you really want to do phentermine again, I mean, you've done it twice and you did it all right the first time. We can do it, but I've chosen I'm not going to do that, and my neurologist thinks that's a good idea. And then the second requirement is that you have to get a psych eval um, by a psychiatrist saying that you are qualified, because you guys, losing a lot of weight affects your psyche. Yes, being overweight and obese affects your psyche. It really, really does. But so does losing weight. And so they want to make sure that you're okay with it. One of the things that they told me is that this is a one-time thing. So in my case, my insurance will not do any revisions. If it don't work, guess what? I'm assed out. And that's how it is. Other than that, they'll pretty much cover everything. I've chosen Casey Bariatric Center. One of my girlfriends just went through them, and one of the requirements is you have to pay a $250 fee that your insurance does not cover, and it covers certain things like nutrition and all this other stuff that my insurance doesn't cover. Not saying your insurance won't, but mine doesn't. So that's what I've decided. So what is my first step? That's my last question. My first step is for me to go to this orientation, and it's like an informational, and you meet the surgeons, because this center has like four. And then, from my understanding, I will have a caseworker through my insurance, but I'll also have a caseworker through the center. And I guess the center's caseworker, well, she is the enrollment lady that I talked to. But she said after that, I will see the surgeon twice. The first time he will meet with me and he will discuss the things that I need to do for him. So this is aside from my insurance, but for him. Some surgeons make you go on a diet. Well, all surgeons will make you go on a diet before. Could be a soft food diet, could be a liquid diet. My homegirl was supposed to be on a liquid diet for a month. In her case. Um, and it just really depends on what the surgeon said. It has to do with health. It has to do with commitment. Making sure that you're committed to doing this, because after you have the surgery, there's no reversing it, and it's a lifestyle change. And even if you decide to eat everything and anything, first of all, you have to follow the surgeon's like instructions, because otherwise shit can go wrong, and I'm not trying to have my shit bust open. But number two, you know, even if you get past that part where they have you eat specific shit to avoid like things going wrong, if you eat everything and anything, guess what? You can gain that shit back. And I'm not trying to get it back. Once I lose it, I'm trying to be done with it and really change my life. want to live a healthier, more productive life. And this is just a tool that I feel will do that for me. So, okay, video over. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down in the comment area. I will get to them. And after I go to my orientation here in like 15 days, I will upload another video and tell you where I'm at with that. So thanks for watching. See you later.